Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Gary. What's going on? Hope you guys are doing great. That's right. Hey, look, I'm sorry. Maybe you thought I was gonna be able to show the game, but right down here it says play-by-play. I can't show the game, but in about 8 minutes, probably about 7 minutes, the North Carolina A&T State University Aggies are going to be taking on the Hampton Pirates in the beginning of the NBA Allstar weekend. That's right. This is the NBA. They call it the NBA HBCU Classic in Inglewood, California. Inglewood. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. For those who are going to hang out with me, thank you for hanging out with me. You know what to do. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be here unless we have some technical difficulties. We're going to be here for the entirety. For those people who can't watch for whatever reason, hopefully we do this game. We do the play-by-play and give it a little bit of justice. All right, so you guys can see what's going on. And for those who don't know the history of HBCUs and these two schools, maybe we can give you a little bit of insight. I can tell you just a little bit about North Carolina A&T State University because that is my alma mater. That's why I got the stuff on. That's why I got it on. And so you already automatically know who I'm going for, but it doesn't matter, you know, who stops by. Stop by, put a little comment in the chat, you know, help out the channel. I appreciate it. As you can see over here, we're trying to get to 3,500 before March Madness or during March Madness, doesn't matter. But anyway, we're talking about HBCUs. For those who don't know what a HBCU is, it's a historically black college, colleges and universities. Both of these two teams are, you know, and hey, look, it's February, Black History Month, so I'm pretty sure that is the reason they are doing it. For those people who are on the East Coast, my side, all right, the East side, hey, it's 11 o'clock. It's going to be 11 o'clock start because the game is actually being played in California, so it's actually around 8 o'clock in California. So that's why it's coming on so late here on the East Coast. On the West Coast, it's a more acceptable hour. But yes, this is the NBA HBCU Classic. Both of these teams, I'm pretty okay. I'm not sure about Hampton, but I'm pretty sure that Hampton, as well as A&T, used to be in the CIAA way back then. I know A&T used to be or started out in the CIAA. Maybe not started out, but they were in the CIAA. That is definitely a historically black conference. I think it is called the Central Intercollegiate Athletic Association. All right. Soon after that, the Aggies, and I'm not mistaken, I think Hampton was in the MEAC also. MEAC and Hampton were in the Hampton and Aggies were in the MEAC for a long while. I know when I was at A&T in the early and late 80s, yeah, early and late 80s. We were in the MEAC, and the only thing that was in the MEAC was historically black colleges. I'm pretty sure Hampton was there. I just don't remember playing Hampton. I usually get, and I'm sorry for those Hampton, the Pirates. I usually get Hampton and Howard sort of mixed up sometimes. I know they're two different colleges. And A&T was in the MEAC for a very long time. I'm talking a few decades after I left. In fact, I think up until like 5 or 6 years ago, they were in the MEAC. In fact, the football team dominated the MEAC there for a while there. Um, and then we moved to the Big South and stayed in the Big South for 2 years. All right. First year I didn't do terrible, but second year we're playing for the Big South Championship. Didn't win it, but from there they automatically moved, or we moved to the CAA. Now the CAA, which is also the conference that Hampton's in. Both of these historically black colleges are in the CAA. It is a step up as far as I think money being made on playing the games, also on facilities. As far as maybe I'm pretty sure some of these colleges have a lot more population at the school. I think North Carolina A&T is anywhere from 10 to 14,000 students at this point right now, but I think it's more like 14, something like that. But the facility wise, for sports, it doesn't meet some of these teams that are in the CAA, and I think that is the biggest difference, and why A&T is struggling right now. Struggling as far as getting wins, but the basketball team has been playing decent. They're not getting blown out by anybody. Although, speaking of blown out, ironically, Hampton beat them the last game, or the first game they played, pretty comfortably. I think it was like 61 to 80 something. So A&T is here trying to get things back. Who do you have winning? Well, I listen. If you just go strictly by the numbers, then Hampton should win this one again. A&T has won 2 games in the conference, and they're playing okay. They just can't get over the hump. All right, but if A&T is going to win, this will be a good time to win. This will be a good time to win here. Hampton, I know they're coming in. You can't help but think about the last game they played against A&T. Probably had a pretty easy go at it. So may not be mentally prepared as they should. And again, the Aggies have been taking everybody. I mean, they're not just a walkover. All right? They're not just a runaround. A&T has been making people work to beat them. And if Hampton doesn't come in and dot their I's and cross over their T's, they could end up losing this game. But yeah, 2026 All-Star Weekend starts off with this HBCU Classic. North Carolina A&T State. I guess that's cool enough. We like to put the university on the end of it too. All right, lift every voice and sing. I'm not sure if I'll get copyrighted for that, so I'm gonna turn it down. I don't think I will, because it's being sung live. Maybe we'll listen to the beginning of it, and then we'll shut it down a little bit. Oh, they got a little rhythm going to it. Okay. All right, guys. I wish I had some I wish I had some more information. Like when I use the ESPN app, it gives me matchup predictor. Matchup predictor predicts who they think is going to win this one, and I'm pretty sure matchup predictor is definitely going for, or going to say Hampton's going to win this by. I would say they would give this to Hampton, like maybe I think they're going to go like 65. 65, 35, 65 Hampton. That's what I would think. Just simply because A&T is next to the bottom in the conference, and Hampton is 500. They're 6-6. You look at some of the. Hang on, guys. Let me get you to the. Let me get you to this. Yeah, this page right here, so you can get a better look. Get a better look at the comparisons. Aggies. Now it says Aggies scores 74.8 points, and Hampton scores 70. Um, A&T shoots the ball better. It looks like 44.9. Hampton 41.8. Free throws. Each team is like in the 71. I like a team to score 85 from the free throw line. Right? The free throws aren't important these days. They are, but you know nobody recruits guys who can shoot free throws. They recruit guys who can score. All right, if you can hit a 3-pointer and get to the rim and hit a layup or slam it, but you can't shoot free throws, nobody cares. Like, I want to see some guys coming out of high school that can do all of it, because free throws count. Those are points we leave out there. 3 point shoot. Once again, North Carolina A&T 31.1, Hampton 30%. You might as well say that's even. That's 3 point percentage. 3 pointers made goes to Hampton, 6.4 per game. Aggies 5.8. That's kind of low, isn't it, for a team? I don't know. It might be average. Might be average. Uh, A&T has 11.8 assists. Hampton 12. So a lot of these things are sort of even. Total rebounds per game. A&T with a slight edge, 34.4. Hampton 32.4. Turnovers. Hey, that's probably where the Aggies lose a lot of those close games. 12.1 turnovers. Hampton has 10.4. Shot blocks, that goes to the Aggies. 4 to 3.5 is basically the same. Assist to turnover ratio. Both teams usually take care of the ball. And that right there was the last matchup right there. So Hampton won the first game, or the last game they played, easily, 61-82. Man, wonder what happened in that game. All right, so then you look at the Aggies record. Their last was that 5 games. The last 5 games, like I said, they've just been struggling. They beat Townsend. They beat Townsend by 7, and then lost to Mammoth. Look, once again, look, 2 points. Lost to Drexel. Lost to Drexel 60-61. All right there in it. Like, how many turnovers did they have? How many free throws did they miss? They only hit 71%. It's College of Charleston, who was near the top of the conference. That was 62-78. No, I mean they're at the top. All right, not terrible. And then they lose by 7 points. I mean 8 points to Campbell. All right. On the other hand, Hampton loses to UNC Wilmington, 67-75. They lose to Drexel by 7 points. Townsend beat them pretty handily, and that was a team that A&T beat. Elon, I wouldn't say comfortably, but my bad. They beat Elon. They beat Elon and William and Mary. So they got to be feeling pretty good about themselves coming into this game. All right, everybody. I appreciate you hanging out. Do me a favor, though, man. Do me a favor, as you come in, listen. I know you got to look at it a little bit. People are stingy with their likes or whatever. But hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel, gets the algorithm moving. And also, if you feel so inclined to do so, subscribe to the channel. All right, we appreciate it. We're starting, so we're gonna be here all night. Hey, already 4 likes. Appreciate it, guys. If I had my special effects hooked up, I would give you guys a round of applause. So, hey, I appreciate it. Appreciate this for you guys. All right, here we go. Here we go. Man, it's kind of funny to look at some place that you've been in uh plenty of times right there, Aggie Stadium. Hey, it's about Corbett Sports Center. It's about time again. Again, now the Aggies, they want to move us. They want to move us to a different conference, and then not do what you got to do to improve the facilities and improve. I mean everything, nutrition, uh, all of that, health, training, all that. You got to do all of it if you're going to move up. So it's about time for the Aggies to get a new stadium. That stadium has been there. It was there before I got there, right? And I've graduated. I've been gone for like dang near 50 years. Yeah, it's time. It's time. Well, not 50 years, 40 some years, 40 some years. Yeah, it's about time, bro. It's about time. All right, the Aggies gonna start Middleton, Walker. Who's it? Burton. D'Angelo. D'Angelo Love. Is it Love Valdez? D'Angelo Lavaldez. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm going for my Aggies, of course. Going for my Aggies. What's going on in the background here? Come on, coach. Get things together. I got to get my light source right. Uh, yeah, I'm going for my Aggies, but by the numbers, Hampton should win. But who knows? All right, beginning of All-Star Weekend. Don't know if I'm gonna watch any of it. Yep, don't know if I'm gonna watch any of it. I, I've grown to hate the All Star game. Maybe the rising stars, maybe the rookies or whatever, but the actual game, the All Star game, nah. That's I mean, of course, I might, I might swing through, look at it a little bit, but definitely not gonna sit there and look at all of it. It doesn't excite me anymore. Look at see the not professional, but celebrity Aggies. What's Terrence J's last name? All right, so they got Diombia. Is that how you say his name? Number 14. Oh, yeah. Pierce. All right, Aggies in a man-to-man. Hampton moving the ball around. Ungodeli hands that off to the guard, number 2. Gains Watts. A jumper by number 11. That's going to be Johnson. He misses it. A&T with the rebound. This is Walker. And see, the other thing about it is, no matter how the Aggies can have. Oh, that's a foul. The Aggies can have a. They've had a couple of ballers in the last 5 years, but they'll quickly switch schools, and it's definitely not going to get better in the because of NIL. And some of these guys are able to move and make a little money. You're not going to make a lot of money at A&T, so a lot of them just using A&T as a pit stop. Pierce, the other number 11, he shoots a 3 and hits it. A&T up first, or on the board first. Hey guys, I'll be watching this game anyway, so anybody who can't watch the game, hopefully we'll do a little bit of justice for you. You can see what's going on. HBCU basketball. A&T gets a rebound. And this is Middleton, brings it down. Middleton with the ball again. Gets that to Walker. Walker between his legs. Back to Middleton. I don't see. Okay, 10 seconds to shoot. Little floater is no good. Johnson kicks it. A drive. The Gaines is blocked. I think that might have been blocked by number 14, Diumbia. And I think Ogadeli for Hampton's going to the line. Ogundeli. He hits the first free throw. Hampton on the board. He transferred from Tennessee State. All right. Ongadeli misses the second. He's a big body down there. Ant's size about the same, maybe a little bit taller, but not as big. This is Pierce. Pierce picks up his dribble. They hand that to Middleton. The Aggies have 7 seconds to shoot. Skip pass. Oh. And layup is missed. Ongadeli has the chair pulled out from under him, and they're going to call that a travel. Yeah, Ongadeli. Ungadele. He has some size on him. All right, A&T leading 3-1. This is Pierce with the ball. He got the only score for the Aggies. Another 3-point shot goes off the mark. This time I think it was, well, what was the name? Weluche Ume. And back at the other end, the Pirates get 3 points. This is Walker with the ball for A&T. He hadn't scored yet. Fall-away jumper is no good. Near rebound by the Aggies, but Hampton comes out of there with it. Number 2, straight to the basket. The layup is missed. And Ugadale scores. Hampton, 6-3. And why is my app not working? There it is. It's coming around. A&T moving the ball around. Hampton in the man-to-man. Let's go on 14. You got to shoot that. You got to be confident. You got to be confident. Diombia didn't want to shoot that. You want to do everything but shoot it. So when you get to your last choice, you're probably going to miss it because you didn't want to shoot to begin with. And Hampton has scored 3 straight times. It's 8-3 right now. Middleton brings it down. Comes back out. Goes to the baseline. Comes back out. Didn't want to get in that trap. And nearly stolen. Dumbia misses. Gets his own rebound. Misses again. Badly. Dumbia or Diombia? Diombia, I'm going to call him that. 8-3, guys. It's 8-3 with 15:08 on the clock. And that ball is knocked out of bounds. And we have a timeout. I don't know why. I don't know what the ref is doing. I mean, what the coach is doing now here. Like, go get your boys. You got the lead. Chill out. All right, Aggies struggling offensively. I mean, really bad. Struggling offensively. If they don't get something going here, uh, I, it could be bad. They're not a team that can come back. Not that I've watched. They're not a team that can come back from being down. It's not their DNA. So they've got to keep scoring and stay connected. It's not too bad right now. Hey, Amanda, what's going on? I agree, but it's still it'll still be a good game. Let's see. I agree, but it'll still be a close game. Hampton has to be aggressive on offense the first half. I hope it's a close game. The numbers say it should be a close game, but Aggie's gonna have to figure out a way to score here. Walker hasn't scored, so there's one thing. He's gotta. I think the Aggies go as Walker goes. That is Lou Walker. Hey coach, what channel is the game on? I'm watching it on Fubo. I always want to call Fubo. Yeah, I have a prescription. Is it prescription? Subscription. I have a subscription to Fubo, and that's where I'm watching it on. It's also on ESPN too, if I'm not mistaken. Edwin, what's going on? Do you think NIL's ruining the hunger these players once had? And not the hunger. I think it's ruining the loyalty. Like nobody's loyal to a school anymore. Because like I said earlier, A&T will have a couple of guys that come in as freshmen or whatever, and they're decent. We had a kid. I forgot. He was from overseas last year that stayed with the Aggies 2 years. His last year, he really had a really good year. So coming back this year, I know he would have helped the Aggies big time. But boom, out of there. I don't know exactly where he went. I think I looked him up, tried to look him up one time, and he's playing with some school. But you got to realize, or you got to know that he probably got a little bit of money to go there. So no, I don't think it's the hunger. No, it's the loyalty. Like nobody is going to say, "Hey, I'm Aggie pride" until another team gives me a little bit more money. Or like Van Allen Lubin from North Carolina last year. He transferred and went to state right down the road, and it couldn't have been because state just wanted him to play. and wasn't paying more money. He got paid more money there. So yeah, that's what I think, Edwin. What's going on, man? Fubo, yeah, it's Fubo. That's what it's called, right? It's not Fubu. It's not Fubu. Yeah, Fubo. I'm gonna look this up real quick just to make sure I am. Yeah, Fubo, Fubo. Yeah, I've had a subscription to Fubo for a while. They play some odd. Walker sees the ball go through the rim. I've seen some. I've being able to catch some odd sports, some odd games on there. So that's why I got it. It's not too bad. Hampton swinging the ball around. Nice little move there by number 2, Gaines Wyatt. 10-5. Little full court man to man. Hampton puts on the Aggies. This is Walker calling for someone to come and get it. Middleton thought he had it the first time. Middleton shoots it, can't hit it. Hampton off to the races, Strutters back to the other end, misses it. Nearly thrown away, and it is thrown away. And that is going to be Aggies ball. 13:25 left in the first half. A&T trailing 5-10. Hey, thank you everybody for hanging out with me. Make sure you put a comment in the comment section. Comment in the comment section, guys. And hit that like button for me. The Aggies, they're in one of those modes where they just can't hit anything. Missing the bunny shots and everything. 10-5 right now. Hampton brings the ball down. It's going to be Williams. Goes under the basket and a slam dunk by number 15, Rink. Rink with the Predator hairstyle. Slams it through. Come on, Aggies. Let's go, baby. That was bad defense right there. Rink misses the free throw. Again, both of these teams shoot around 71% from the free throw line. This is Middleton. Middleton at the elbow. Decides not to pull the trigger. Middleton being hounded. Got 6 seconds to shoot. Gets to the lane. The shot is off, but he is fouled on the play. Number 8. Wiluche Ume. Wiluche Ume. Yeah, A&T is in that. They just they're in that mode where it's like they have to expend so much energy to get a shot off that it's just like they're going to be struggling all game. Like there's nobody out there playing fluidly. And it could be because of Hampton's defense. All right, with 12 minutes and 30 seconds, it's 7-12. A&T still hanging in there, though. Once again, Hampton, they're in the middle of the pack in the CAA. They're 6-6. A&T is 2-10. That's good enough for next to last place in the conference. This is NBA's. We got a clock issue. The NBA's nod to Black History Month. Two HBCU teams playing, and ironically, both these HBCU teams are playing in conferences that are not historically black colleges. I mean conferences. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, A&T and Hampton are the only historically black colleges that are in the CAA. I could be wrong. All right, but if there are any more, it may be one, but I don't think any of them are. Hey, some of the old school, some of the alumni don't really like it, you know. But we still get to play some of these our rivalries like Central. Man, Central has just been not in basketball now, but in football, Central has been taking it to the Aggies. All right, easy layup, 14-7 now. Maybe the Aggies will have an onslaught of scoring here. Middleton is going to be fouled. Come on, baby. Got to play a little bit better defense than that. Definitely don't give him the baseline. Make him turn back in the middle to where your hopefully your teammates are. Middleton. Middleton doesn't want to pull the trigger, but he gets a nice pass down to big number 34. All right, this is Gaines Watts. They swing it. A&T in the 2-3. Looks like a 2-3. They shoot over. No good. Walker with the rebound. Hands out to Middleton. Middleton with the floater. Oh, you got to hit that, baby. They miss it, but he gets the rebound. They get it to Walker. Walker doing his thing. Hands it off to Middleton. Shoots a 3. No good. Rebound. Went to A&T, but a foul's going to be called. And that's going to send, or at least that ball's going to be out of bounds. Long is fouled. And they're talking to Walker because they know Walker by now is supposed to have at least 5 points. Big Felton under the basket with the lay-in. I wonder if he's any relation to the Felton kid that played at North Carolina. All right, guys. Those of you who know me, you know that I like anything North Carolina, and my Tar Heels. For those who are not Tar Heel fans, and you probably don't know this, but Tar Heels did beat Duke, and then we ended up losing to, I don't even remember the team's name, but team we shouldn't have lost to. Put it that way. Team we should have lost to. The last team we played, we lost to them. But in that game, our leading scorer, Caleb Wilson, has broke a bone in his hand, and he will be out. He will be out, and we don't know. Nobody knows how long he'll be out. He actually went to the locker room in the second half and got something done to it. Came back out, and as soon as he got the ball, he scored. So he played with it for a while. I was wondering why he wasn't in the game there at the last 2, maybe even 3 minutes of the game, and that's why. That's why he. I think they said it was negative when they did their check. They were gonna say it's negative during the game, but then after they got it rechecked, they found out he did have a broken bone in his hand. So he will not be playing the next. I don't know. At least 4 games, at least 3 or 4 games. You think with a broken bone in your hand, he's not going to be playing the next 4 games. So that means we may see Duke again before. Now Duke is the last game of the season, of the regular season. So we may not see. He may not be there to play in that game. I listen. I would really want to play North Carolina State because I'm kind of I don't want to say vindictive, but I want us to beat State because Van Allen Lubin left. He came and stayed at Carolina for 1 year, and then he left. I wanted to definitely beat them with Lubin, but Somebody told me Lubin was doing good over there, and without our leading scorer, who are we going to go to? Like there's nobody on the bench that's gonna make up for Caleb scoring. There's nobody on the floor we can throw the ball to and say, here, go to work. Nobody. You know, we can throw it inside to our big guy, but he can't score like Caleb can. So it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. Like, you know, we've got one superstar on our team. That is it. That is it. One superstar on our team. All right, Hampton shoots, misses, but they get their rebound. Ball's loose on the ground. And A&T comes out with it. Oh, nearly a travel. This is Pierce. Pierce picks up his dribble. Trying to find someone to pass to. Finally he finds Walker. Walker is he can't do anything smooth right now. He's being forced left and right. I think they're gonna call a foul on Williams for Hampton. Actually, that is not Williams. That is number 11, Johnson. A&T gets it in, and he immediately turns it over. Gaines Wyatt brings it down. He slows it down. 14-9 is the score. Back to Wyatt. Wyatt skips it. They get it over to the corner. And this is Johnson. Johnson in the lane. He turns it over. See, can A&T score with at the other end? And they can't. Wow. Come on, Middleton. That's just a missed layup. Can't get on the ref about that. You got to hit that. I mean, you did a good job going over Williams, right? I mean, under Williams. You got to hit that. It's not a foul. You got to hit that, baby. Still going to be Aggie ball. Get out of the corner. And he goes right back to the corner. And Pierce doing a lot of scoring. Well, doing a good amount of scoring for the Aggies. And he scores again on the baseline. Aggies hanging in there with 9 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first, 11-14. Maybe a little bit of body right there. All right, once again, Hampton is in the middle of the pack in the CAA. A&T next to last. Only 2 wins in the conference. Hampton with 6. Long jumper, no good, but what's his name? Ugadeli with a push, and it's going to be Aggie ball. Good box out. Hey, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Hit that like button. Put some comments in the chat. Hey, my bad, Amanda. Football, I found it on TV, ESPN. Yeah. It's on ESPN too also. You are correct in Hampton. You are correct in Hampton and A&T. They need to watch those fouls and take advantage of those rebounds. Yep. Both teams. Yeah, I mean, do you all see the difference in this? I don't want to say this level of play, but it is. It's does it look as smooth or fluid on either end, both ends? You know, if you were watching something from the Pac-10 or it just seems like there's a little bit of difference here. All right, this is Wyatt with the ball. Wyatt gets it over to Kennedy. And looks like A&T is in a 2-3 zone. They shoot over it, and it's good. That's Wyatt. Wyatt has at least 5 points. We'll take a look next time we have a a timeout. Full court pressure. A&T is going to have to beat it. They finally do. The hook shot is good. Big Felton. I think it's Felton. A&T is going to stay in that zone. They're going to say, we're going to make you guys shoot over it. If you hit it, you hit the three, we'll live with that. The layup is no good. A&T with the rebound. This is Middleton. Brings it down the middle of the court. Looking at the three. Decides to pick up his dribble. Gets it over to Watson. Watson goes down to Felton. Felton is a better matchup as far as size in the middle. But that jumper is no good. Good ball movement. And Kennedy goes to the basket. He's going to be fouled on his way. Yeah. I thought he should have backed his man down the last time he had the ball. And I think that's going to be called also on Felton. Now, let me make sure I'm saying his name right and make sure it's number 32 and not number 34. Personal foul on the brick. All right, maybe I was saying his name wrong. Maybe number 32. Maybe his last name is DeBrick. KJ DeBrick. And not Felton. All right, 19 of 14. It's A&T's gotta. They can't continue to come down here and have empty possessions. Legal screen, because it's like Hampton is getting points and A&T's not making up a whole lot of ground. So if Hampton, they could slow walk away from the Aggies, if you know what I mean. You know, by the midway the second half, they could get up 10, and then the Aggies won't be able to make up any of that ground. I mean, that's what it looks like. They're not really making up ground, even though Hampton is not pulled away yet. They haven't really pulled away yet. A&T's still really not making up enough ground in time. So it's a 5-point game. And like I said, let's see if we can look at the scores here, or look at the box scores during this timeout. Let's see. This is not my favorite stat finder right here. Let's see what we can find here. This is for the Aggies. You know what? We're gonna go to the game channel. See how much better we can, or easier we can read these stats. All right, here we go. All right. Let's see if it's on the box scores. Nothing. All right, so we tried maybe next time we come back, it will have updated. Yeah, because right now it's acting funny. All right, Kennedy drives to the basket. He picks up a foul on the Aggies. He misses. Hey, free throws, bro. I don't even like to look. I mean, I don't even like to look at the slam dunk contest anymore. USA versus the world. I don't know. I don't know about that either. But you know, who? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it might be competitive. It may be competitive because the world, the guys that play for the world, you know, all these countries, maybe they'll be a little bit more serious. Maybe it's not all about showtime for them with them. Middleton drives and Kennedy slaps that out like he was mad at the basketball. A&T has 2.3 seconds to score. Hey, if he didn't get it, the other guy would have. I think this is Coop or Williams. Struthers to the basket and one, and here it goes, guys. The slow pull away by Hampton. Carolina has got A&T has got to find some baskets. Milton hesitated on that. He got that elbow, and that's a travel. All right, Johnson travels, but yeah, Middleton got to that elbow, and he over hesitated. I think he was waiting for somebody to fly by. That was part of that was probably because of the SWAT. The SWAT by who was that blocked that out of there? Kennedy. Still 14-22. 8-point lead. 6 minutes and 22 seconds to go. Walker, their fabulous freshman, not able to get off. But this time he does pick up a foul. And coach is like, move your feet, move your feet. That's going to put Walker on the line. Walker hits his free throw. He has a record for single season points and misses a free throw. Come on, guys. Among freshmen in the country. He's a freshman. He does have an NBA body. Like I said, he may come back next year. Box out, get a rebound. Aggies get the rebound. Sort of out of control. Slow down. This is Pierce with the ball. Pierce hasn't given it up yet. Kicks it. This is Walker. Walker has a shorter. The shorter gains on him and shoots over him. Aggies 17-22. Gaines Watts. Passes that ball to the corner. Back up top to the big man. Number 25, Long. Gaines Watts. Back to Gaines Watts. Gaines Watts looking. Williams with the layup. It's batted, but they're going to say goaltending. That's going to be on number 14, Diombia. Walker, he's got an NBA body, but he won't go to the NBA. Let me take that back. Depending on where he ends up his next 3 years. Walker, the jumper, no good. Rebound, Diombia, but that's going to be a foul over the back. And that is 2 quick ones on Diombia. He may have to come out of there. Yeah, that was close. He was over his back, but I don't know how much contact that was. But we'll have to look and see if anybody's in foul trouble. Long hits his first free throw for the Patriots. All right, once again, guys, thank you for hanging out with me. 11 people, 11 viewers. Can't say 11 people in the chat, but yeah. Hit that like button and put some comments in the chat. Full court man-to-man by Hampton. They've done that a couple of times. It's a 9-point lead by Hampton. 17-26 with 4 minutes and 43 seconds. What are y'all doing, Aggies? Hey, we ended up scoring. I think that was Felton, but it just looks so awkward. All right, 19-26. Stop complaining, coach. They scored. 4 minutes and 23 seconds on the clock. This is Watts. Gets that to Long. Long. Back out to Watts. Watts. Thought about the three. Finds Williams. Williams gives it back to Watts. Watts off the glass. It's good. He's got to be their high scorer. Gaines Watts. Maybe the shortest guy on the court. All right, this is Pierce for A&T. They finally get it to Walker. Screen set up top. Walker had to get it back out. Back to Walker. Walker trying to go into Felton. It's not there. Walker with the crossover. The step back is off. Felton gets the rebound and then puts it down for the little guys. And that is going to be a jump ball. Williams ties it up. And we have another timeout in this HBCU Classic. Hey, look, like I said, it's just a slow progression. It's not like Hampton has come out and just taken off on the Aggies. It's just the Aggies have had too many empty possessions, not able to match Hampton's scoring. They're not killing us they're not killing the Aggies from the 3-point line or anything. It's just it's so difficult for the Aggies to get anything going. Like, they are setting some screens on the ball, and then they go into ISO. I don't know, double screens. A little bit more motion in the offense, cutting toward the basket. I I don't know. Screening away from the ball, maybe. Uh, That's all I can see. Um, we are sort of hesitant though. I've seen a lot of plays where the Aggies get the ball in shooting range, and it's like they hesitate, like there's afraid they're going to get blocked, or they make a move that you know that they wouldn't do normally. I don't know if it can't be because it could. I mean, it could be because the spotlight's just a little bit bigger, but it shouldn't be. Shouldn't be. All right, 19-28. 1928. We still don't have any scores. Don't know what that's all about. I would go to the ESPN app, but as soon as I go there, I don't know. My computer does not like the ESPN app anymore. It does not like it at all. Dang, Wanda Sykes. Wanda Sykes. She is gonna be upset. DJ Envy. Oh, they all went to Hampton. Yeah, oh, yeah. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. But wait till they show the notable alumni from A&T. Speaking of notable, I'm not taking anything away from Hampton now. Not taking anything away from Hampton, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You'll see. All right, A&T gets the ball down low this time and scores. It's gonna be Ume. Weluche Ume. Hampton comes out with a little bit of motion. Watts goes down low. This is Long, number 25. Right, Long. Back to Wyatt. Excuse me, I said Watts. Back to Wyatt. Nearly a turnover. And it is going to. Oh! I thought that was off of Hampton, but maybe not. 21-28 is the score. Coach Thomas, you know, from his antics, I I wouldn't think I'd like coaching. I mean, him being my coach or playing for him, but he's probably just enthusiastic. Probably, he just looks like he might be talking a bunch of junk to you, but he's really, you know, he really just enthusiastic. All right, Pierce with the ball. Can't get by his guy. He does. It's going to be an offensive foul. Aggie's going to be in foul trouble before it's all over with. Yeah, you can't do that, brother. Keep that arm down, or at least under his arm. Wyatt hands it off. This is Long. Had Wyatt but didn't throw it. I love the movement in Hampton's offense. Wyatt with the crossover, double crossover, loses it. It's going to be a turnover. Pierce with the ball. He's going coast to coast. Fouled on the play. That's going to be a foul on Rink. It's going to be called on Rink. Pierce had his mind made up. He was going to the basket on that. Now can you hit your free throws, big fella? Well, you can hit the first one. Now is this the arena where the All-Star weekend is going to take place? Dang man, hit the free throws, guys. I guess it is. All right, 50% at the free throw line, and you hit all your free throws, A&T. We probably maybe down by 4 right now. Watt. This is long. Loses it. And a foul is going to be called on James Wyatt. I keep calling him Watts. My bad, guys. James Wyatt picks up a foul. Is A&T in the bonus? And they are. Hit your free throws, young man. Alex, what's going on? Who will win the game? You know what? That's actually a good poll question I might put up later on at halftime. Who will win this game? Well, like I'm telling you know what, I really, of course, you know who I want to win. I want my alma mater to win. Uh, and if they do, great job. If we go by the numbers, Hampton will win this one. Oh, we hit 2 free throws in a row. Uh, Hampton will probably win it, but I'm definitely going for my Aggies. I ain't gonna try to say that name. Missed shot. Aggies with the rebound. Chance to get closer. This is Middleton. Slows things down. You got to get that out, Ume. Got to get that out. Off the glass. Fouled on the play. And the Aggies may have found a little something. Let's draw some fouls and go to the free throw line. You just got to hit your free throws. A Marcid? Hit your free throws. Guys, I may go quickly to the ESPN app just so we can get the stats at halftime. Aggie is free money. Is it on? Yes, it's on ESPN too. It's on ESPN, and we missed both free throws. The game is on ESPN too, guys. If you want to see it, I'm just doing a play-by-play. I'm just doing play-by-play here on my YouTube channel because I cannot show the game. It is on ESPN2. I'm looking at it on Fubo. Fubo. Yeah, I too want to, every time I see that word, I want to say Fubu. For us, by us. All right, long at the line. Aggies had a chance there to pull to within 4. Now the lead's back up to, well, they had it to 4. Had a chance to get closer, but now it's up to 5. And Long rattles in both. Yeah, A&T, we were not, neither one of these teams were great at the free throw line. All right, full court press. Aggies beat it easily. Make the right decision. Ume to the basket. Ume's come alive here a little bit. Aggies can't go ahead. Yeah, sort of like my Tar Heels last in their last game. Amanda, we got it close. We get all the way to up to 1 point. We tie it, and they just could not take the lead. Now our boy is hurt. Yeah, I won't be streaming that. I won't be doing a live stream of that game tomorrow. Not because Caleb won't be playing, but I have to go out of town and do some things. But I'll be keeping an eye on it. Who knows? The Tar Heels might come out and do well. We couldn't shoot the ball outside last week. We took a lot of shots, but they just weren't falling. And when you shoot as many free throws, I mean 3-pointers as we shoot, if they don't fall, you're not gonna win. All right, uh, Hampton giving the Aggies a chance to stay in here. They've missed probably their last four shots from the field. They've hit some. They've hit two free throws. But this should show you how tough it is for the Aggies to score. Good catch, coach. Tar Heel played too sloppy for me. Hey, I'm listen. I want to look at that game tomorrow just to. I don't want to. Yeah, I'm gonna say I want to look at that game tomorrow to see how bad it could get. But I'm still hoping for the best. I'm still hoping for the best. Like this, look, this right that this type of thing right here shows you how good of a coach you can be because he's gonna have to make some chicken salad tomorrow out of chicken. You know, I mean, like I said, there's no superstar on the team. You got Vasar, he's big, but he's no superstar. Middleton gets it down to Felton. Felton, big move. Oh, you got to finish though, big man. Ah, nice move. You got to finish. I think Hampton will take the last shot. He's got 8 seconds right here. This is Wyatt. Wyatt. Oh, to the basket. Kicks it out. 3-point shot is short. And even though the Aggies have not been able to score well, they hold Hampton to 30 points while they score 26. So we don't know they're not really a halftime or a comeback team, a second half team, Aggies. But who knows? They may go in there and make some adjustments. I mean, how many adjustments is Hampton going to make? So A&T may be able to make some adjustments and come out and surprise the Pirates. Like I said, the Pirates have taken it to A&T. They said they won the last four meetings. They beat them pretty good, pretty handily in the first game they played earlier this year, and they could be taking the Aggies a little bit lightly. And the Aggies haven't really shown them any reason not to do that in the first half because they've only scored 26 points, and every point that they've scored has been a struggle. Like everyone. That right there by Felton was probably the easiest basket. We don't have a I mean, well, if we do have a 3-point shooter, Hampton's not letting them shoot. Hampton's not letting them shoot. A&T has not got the ball down to have a clean dunk or anything. So Hampton's playing pretty darn good defense. All right, we're going to try this off. We're going to try to find this offense. Um, the box scores real quick here. And if they don't, I'm going to try my luck and go over to the looks like we're going to have to and go over to the ESPN app because they're not showing us any individual right here. They're showing us A&T shooting 32% from the field, 25% from the free throw line, 63% from the free throw line, but not giving us any numbers. Yeah. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. We might have a little something here. Nope. Nada. Nada. All right. Let's try the game channel. See if the game channel is updated. Nope. Nothing. Go to box scores just to make sure. Nope. All right. Gonna cross our fingers, try to do this quickly. For those people who like to see stats, we are gonna go find some stats for you, and hopefully my my computer doesn't hate it too much and shut down. All right, let's see if we can go find it. Go to scoreboard, see if it's up here real quick. Yeah, I don't know what it is about the this this app right here, but I tell you what, my computer does not like it, and heck, I might not be able to find it on here, but I should be able to. All right, guys, bear with me just a bit. Oh, this is tripping. Let's go here. Come on now. It don't want to show anything. All right, we got the good old MEAC. That's where these teams used to be a part of. And we'll scroll all the way down to the CAA. There's the Big South. Come on now. There it is. Let's see if we can get it on the A&T. A&T schedule. All right, we're live here. Let's see what it does. Oh my gosh, come on now. All right. Okay, live. All right, here it is, and let's see if they've got any box scores. Just do this real quick before my computer starts to act up, because it does not like it. It just does not like it. Woo! That scared me. What the heck was that? What is that? Hey. Hey, sorry about that, guys. Hopefully they don't hang on. I don't even know where that commercial is playing at. Not at all. But let's see. Okay. All right. There are your box scores right there. Yeah, that scared the crap out of me, bro. Like, I don't even, commercial didn't even pop up, just the sound. And I've got these headphones on. Should be listening to the band play anyway. All right. That's a HBCU classic right there, talking out the side of your neck. I remember I used to play that during the football game. They played a slow version of it. That was like that hype music, boy. All right, here we go. Here we go. They better not copyright me on that. Okay, for Hampton, Xavier Long has 8 points. Ogadele has 3. Johnson with 3. Gaines White has 7. Struthers has 2 points. And off the bench, Rink with 2. Cody Williams has 2. And Elijah Kennedy has 2. So the leading scorer is Isaiah Long. He's number 25. He's a 6'7" senior from Washington, D.C., 190 pounds. All right, real quickly, we'll scroll down to the A&T Aggies. For the Aggies, Walker has 7 points, and he's the leading scorer for the Aggies. It's Lewis Walker. Ume has 4 points. Pierce has 6. Middleton with 2 off the bench. DeBrick with 3. And the big man Felton has 4. Walker is he's a freshman. He's a freshman, a 6'6" freshman, 230 pounds from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, right down the road, guys. I'm not saying nothing about him being from Winston-Salem, but I guarantee you, if he gets a chance to get some NIL money next year at another school, I guarantee you he will be on the next plane out of Greensboro. Next plane out of Greensboro. I don't know how he got away from Winston-Salem State anyway. All right, probably wanted to play on the in Division I level with the CAA. All right, here we go. Field goal percentage. Hampton shooting 36%, A&T 32%. Uh-oh. The Aggies are getting ready to play. Let's see what they got. It's like a football halftime show, guys. 3-point shooting. Hampton is 1 of 11 for 18%. A&T is 1 of 4 for 25%. Free throw percentage, Hampton 8 of 11. They're 2 of 11 from behind the 3-point line. 8 of 11 they're shooting 73%. That's actually better than their average. A&T is shooting 7 of 12, 58%. Come on, A&T. They've left 5 points out there. Hampton has out-rebounded them by 120-19, 7-4 assists. Hampton turnovers 5-3. A&T has not turned the ball over that many, only 3 times. That's not bad. Fast break points go to A&T 3-2. Points to the paint go to Hampton 16-10. And the largest lead by Hampton has been 9. A&T led by 3, and that was because they scored first. All right, guys, there it is. And it's halftime. We're going to go ahead and take a little break. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, as usual. And I will see you in a minute. Who are we rooting for? Hey, Amanda, you know who we're rooting for. Rooting for these guys right here. Let's go. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Eric in Ohio, we cheering for them Aggies, man. We cheering for them Aggies. Let's go. NCAT, NCAT, North Carolina, A&T State University. All right, guys, I had to go change my hat. See if I can give these Aggies some much needed luck. I also think I'm gonna be right back, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. And guys, hit that like button. Hit the like button. Let's get 15 likes tonight. Hey, let's go for 20. We ain't got 20 people in here. But some people might be in the what do you call it? In the hiding in the bushes, we call it. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, think about subscribing to the channel. We'd appreciate it. Oh, I see what's going on here. I see the problem. Maybe. Yeah. All right, guys, we'll be right back. All right, thank goodness these guys can't hit free throws. Ogadeli hits 1 out of 2. Full court press. Aggies beat it easily. This is Pierce with the ball. Middleton for 3. Middleton short on the 3. Semi follows his own shot. No box out by the Pirates. A&T now has 10 seconds to shoot. They're taking their sweet time. They get that to Middleton. Middleton trying to get it to Walker. Walker now has 2 seconds. He is fouled on the play. And Johnson bails him out. And A&T gets somebody that could warm up and stroke it from the outside. Ume having a decent game, able to get to the basket, fouled on the play. And that's one thing they're at least doing or trying to do. I see is draw fouls. It helped them in the first half. They just can't hit their free throws. Ume missed 2 in a row a few minutes ago, and looks like he's on his way to doing that now. Look, dude, I'm telling you, coaches, y'all got to get these guys on the free throw line. He does hit 1 out of 2. And I'm talking every team in America. I remember the days when guys went to the free throw line in the ACC. It was like it's a done deal. It was surprised if they missed it. Wyatt thought about the 3, pulled it down. Good defense. This is Walker. Step back 3 for Long is good. Woo! Long. And the way these things are going, the way the game is going, heck, that could be a huge point. A huge 3-pointer right there. Because A&T just can't squeeze it. Middleton with a nice move and a lay on the opposite side. The Euro step is good. Now play some defense at the other end. 29-34. This is Danny Green, guys. Long kicks it out. One more pass. Johnson, the jumper is smooth, it's sweet. And now they're trading baskets. Not bad defense right there, just better offense for Johnson shooting over his man. Middleton finds Ume. Strong to the basket. Can't get it over the front of the rim. Drew the contact. Nice move by Wyatt. Wyatt is one of the guys for Hampton that's doing a bunch of scoring. A&T don't really have an answer for him. When he wants to put his head down and get to the basket, that's exactly what he does. Felton, the big man for A&T, gets inside. Maybe that's something A&T is going to have to do. Get it inside. Once again, Wyatt kicks it back out. He gets it again. And a long pass is no good. Turnover by those Pirates. They have more turnovers than the Aggies. Come on, App. Do your job. All right. Looks like we have is that official timeout? $16:25 on the clock. There it is. The app is updated now. Let's go back here. Milton gets into Felton. Felton misses the bunny shot. Come on, baby. Let's go. We need to get some and ones in there. Get Uga. Is that Ugadale? Or was that Long? Ugadale. Oh, the ball found every part of the rim and went in for Felton. Amanda, hit that like button. Appreciate it. Amanda, appreciate it. Thanks for the help. And Felton hits both of his free throws. 33-38, 16:08 on the clock. Middleton brings it down. Excuse me, this is not Middleton. This is Wyatt. Gaines Wyatt. Aggies in a zone, the 2-3. Johnson's going to shoot over it. Can't hit it, but they don't box out, and they easy layup. Hey, the open three is not Smothers. Nobody boxed him out in the zone, and Smothers was able to score. Walker kicks it. A 3-point shot by the Aggies. That's Burton. 40-36. Aggies still in that zone. Looks like actually that is a man-to-man. Nearly get stripped. Get on the floor and get dirty. It was going to be a jump ball, and I think that's going to be the Aggies' ball, guys. It is 36-40. A&T. It's just hanging in there. They're just hanging in there. It's hanging in there. Smothers or Struthers, excuse me, with the snatch of the rebound and the lay-in. So still, Aggies have not relinquished. They haven't relented. But they're not able to get the lead yet, though. 15-14 left in this game, and it is a 4-point ball game right now. Can the Aggies go down and play a little defense? You know, maybe before this game is over, the stats will update. Because right now they're not showing the points. Maybe the points aren't on this, coach. Yeah, maybe you need to go over to the game channel. Maybe they've got it updated over there. Nope, still no. Nothing. What is up? Yeah, it's supposed to be all box scores. Nothing there either. Nothing. What is going on? Not anything, guys. I would definitely show that to you. But yeah, nothing. All right, so we got a timeout. Hampton still in the lead. I can show you or tell you that the Aggies are now shooting 36% from the floor, 33% from behind the arc. That's the 3-point line, and they have moved up a few points, maybe even 4 points in percentage shooting their free throws now. They're up from 58 to 62. Yeah, the stats and everything will update near the end of the game, guaranteed. All right, Hampton. Hampton is shooting 41%. Yes. Huh? They're shooting 23.1% and 69% from the free throw line. All right, both teams scored 10 points here in the second half. Bro, I wouldn't have said his voice sounded like that at all. All right, this is Watt with the ball. Gains Watt. Drives. He's cut off on the baseline. Johnson turned down the three, steps in, misses it, and that ball goes out of bounds to the Aggies. 14-27 on the clock, 14-27. We got 12 votes. Wow, 12 votes. Middleton picks up his dribble. Walker with it. Calling for the screen. Gets to the basket. Can't hit it, but does draw the foul. If A&T could somehow get some of these and ones to go, they'd be right in it. They're still in it. Walker can get this to a 2-point game. But he misses the front end. Come on, guys. We have to go back to the ESPN app so we can really look at these stats, team stats. Lewis Walker on the line. He's got 7 points. Now 8. He hits 1 of 2. I'm telling you, man, free throws. Free throws for both teams. Free throws. A&T would be at least, well, they'd be more than tied. They'd be in the lead right now. All right, this is Kennedy with the ball. He finds Struthers back to Kennedy. And now Wyatt. Wyatt goes to his left. He's bumped by Felton. Oh, come on, ref. Could have let that go. I know, coach. Like, wow. Come on, let's see. Wow, really? That's a foul? Yeah, are you kidding? Yeah, me too. Hey, I feel you, coach. He never touched him. Oh, barely touched him? That is, wow. Wyatt. They're getting that ball out of Wyatt's hands. Back to Wyatt. Wyatt is going to be fouled this time. Middleton with the foul. I mean, that's sort of a foul right there. All right, but it's going to be out of bounds, side out. 37-40, Hampton. This is Kennedy. Back to Kennedy. Kennedy finds Long. Long gets into the lane. The long hook is no good, but it's going to go out to the Aggies. (13-12). I think that's a good challenge too. I'm not sure who that ball went off on. I thought it's definitely going to be a Hampton ball. (13-12) left in this one. 13-12 left in this one. We've got 9 viewers. We got a decent amount of people in the chat. Yeah, that's y'all gonna have to find something else. Let's see another angle. It might be off a rink. Could be off a rink. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to slow that down. And if you can't distinguish, can't tell, then you're not supposed to change it, right? The call stands on the floor. All right, guys, we got another timeout. Once again, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I am Coach G. Nope, don't coach anything big, just middle school. But that's where everything begins. Well, actually, it does begin like that. It doesn't begin there. Hopefully, you've got your kids and your nephews and nieces out doing something earlier than middle school. But a lot of times, that's what I get. Over at middle school, you get somebody, they finally decide, they get to middle school in the 6th grade and say, you know what, I think I want to play basketball, especially the girls. And they have not played any basketball at all. Like, throwing the ball up at the basket at PE, that's nothing. Like, you only have a handful. This year we had pretty good squad. Pretty good squad of girls who have literally played some ball before. So it's a lot easier to coach them. But Yeah, I mean, we not only the middle school, but on up in the ranks, middle school, our JV teams at the high school and the varsity team hadn't been great. Uh, but I think things are going to turn around, especially with this group I had that's becoming eighth graders, and we got another little seven. No, not a little. Got a seventh grader that'll be over there the year after that. I got a sixth grader that could help them out in a couple of years. So we'll see. Things might be turning around, and our boys squad they're feeding some good talent over there. So that's where it starts. Shouldn't start in middle school. It should start earlier. But yeah, I love to get them over there, and I would rather have some people, some players who know something about the game, because nobody likes to lose. But I will say it is very what do you call it? Satisfying to see somebody go from not knowing anything to being able to get out in a competition and play against teams who have players that know what they're doing, and actually be competitive. The only bad thing about it is a lot of times it takes more than a year. Oh, come on. How do we turn that over? A&T. Hey, they're getting their chances, and then they're blowing it. That's what I'm talking about right there. You got to know that we didn't get a chance to shoot our own basket because of the turnover, and Hampton was going to come back and score. So now it's back to a 6-point lead, 5-point lead. So actually that ball, they overturned the call, and Hampton missed it. A&T gets it, but then they turn it right back over. All right, A&T with the ball, 37-42. Middleton for three. Hits it. 3-point play by the Aggies. And if I have my special effects on, you guys will hear 40-42. Hampton. This is Wyatt. Kicks it back to Wyatt. Struthers. A&T in the zone. Wyatt throws that out. I don't know why, but A&T comes out of there with it. Slow down, Walker. Nobody's down there. Give it to your guard. All right, Walker gets it to Middleton. Middleton calling for the screen. Now he gives it to Walker. Walker. Too much dribbling. Too much dribbling. Come on, baby. Just move the ball, run a basic play. Just fundamentally sound basketball. Struthers. Drives, pulls it back. A&T in the zone. Wyatt, far-away jumper is blocked. Still got 7 seconds to shoot. They go inside. Long with a nice play to draw the foul, and coach goes crazy on someone out there. All right, coach, move on, move past it. I don't know what the heck he's yelling at. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if I like playing for him. I don't know what he was yelling at, but you know. All right, it looks like, hey, what just happened there? It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be it's gonna be Hampton's ball. Hampton's ball. Moranis, I think that's how you say his name. From Utah, twin. D'Angelo, what's going on? Absolutely, earlier the better. Wish I started earlier. It was hard to catch onto the plate. Hey, 100%, 100%. Uh, even just basic drills in basketball. Amanda, he's too animated. Yeah. Even basic drills in basketball uh, is, how should I say it? When you pick a team and you have a kid that you like, okay, this kid, if we work with him, he might be able to help us. Well, if they wait till they get in middle school and they don't know things like they can't run a layup drill. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand how to run a layup drill, which most people do. You know, you hit the layup. You know, one person gets the rebound, throw. They don't even know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's they don't know how to do that. You do the figure eight drill. You try to do it, but you can't do it. If you have one person that don't know what they're doing, it's just gonna mess the whole thing up, right? So you got kids that you can pick up, and then you pick them up because they're athletic. But then if they don't know the basic stuff because they hadn't started out early, like it almost like kills their spirit to the point you can see it. Like they come out and they're doing good, they're athletic. You know, you're just saying here's the ball, go play. And then when they learn they've got to do that, basketball is not just dribble and shoot. It's not just catch it and dribble the ball every time you get it. It's moving the ball around. It's playing defense. You know, it's doing a full court press. It's being able to beat the press. It's being able to pass the ball before you get trapped out of the. I mean, you get kids that are athletic and like, oh, they could help us. Sometimes they get out there and it's like they just get frustrated. You end up not being able to really use that kid in the game until like the end of the year, once they learn what's going on or feel more comfortable. So yeah, definitely the earlier the better. The earlier the better. And hopefully they have a coach or a parent that could teach them some basic some fundamentally sound things, drills, and so they feel comfortable when they make a team or go out for the team. Because some kids can make the team. Some kids could make the team, but they look so awkward because they don't understand how to do a passing drill. You know, the micing drill. You know, they don't know how to set a screen. Nobody's taught them how to play defense correctly. You know, if your man gets, if somebody sets the screen on your teammate, you're supposed to, oh, come on, shoot that early. You're supposed to, say, hey, watch the screen or switch. They got to learn all that. They get frustrated, man, and sometimes they have to. It's like tearing them all the way down, and you got to build them back up. And heck, in middle school, when the season only lasts, or middle school and high school, when the season only lasts like 2 months, take away those 2 weeks in Christmas and stuff like that. Well, for middle school, yeah. So sometimes it takes, heck, an extra year for you to teach a kid. But they come back that second year, man. It's so much easier. They know what to expect. All right, 44-42, and a foul was called. A foul was called on, I think, it's number 32. Is that Ume for North Carolina? No, that was the brick. Boy, this game might come down to free throws. Ungadeli misses a free throw. Middleton Finally gets one to go over the front of the rim. And it is a 1-point lead by Hampton, 45-44. A&T has found just enough to keep up with them in the second. There's 10 minutes on the clock. This is Wyatt. Gets it down to the big man. Back out to Wyatt. They swing it. Jumper is good by Kennedy. And that's a 3. Back to a 4-point lead. Both teams have scored exactly 18 points in the second half. 9:32. A&T gets it in the corner. This is Ume. Walker draws a foul on the smaller Gaines Wyatt. Oh, Middleton, come on, baby. Don't start that. Just play ball. Kennedy with the jumper. All right, A&T trying to get it in. Is that a foul? Whew. Ref calls that. The ref on the opposite side of the floor called it. Felton gets the ball, hands that to Middleton. Middleton turned away on the baseline. Says, get out of here. I got Struthers. A&T find it hard to score. 4 seconds to shoot. Middleton loses it. Good if it goes. And doesn't get it off in time. Shot clock violation. Yeah, coach. I don't know. I can't. Listen. I'm just a middle school coach. I can't tell coach what to do. But boy, setting some screens away from the ball might work. Everything they're doing is they're ball screening. Like nobody's setting a screen. Set a screen for somebody else to get open. Maybe. I mean, just to mix it up a little bit. Maybe. Who knows? All right, Hampton running the motion offense. Williams draws a foul. Excuse me, that's Struthers. Is that Struthers or Williams? I guess this is Williams at the line. Williams misses a free throw. Boy, I've got a very next time we have a timeout or whatever, I got to go straight to the ESPN app. We got to look at these missed free throws. Got to look at the free throw percentages, because this could be what wins and loses these teams the ball game right here. All right, Hampton pulling away just a little bit more, 44-49. A&T beats the press. This is Pierce with the ball. Pierce being guarded by Gaines Wyatt. Middleton gets it into the big man. He's too big. Get the ball into Felton. Felton can do whoever's down there. Felton with the layup. Back to a 3-point lead. Gaines Wyatt, they're getting the ball out of his hand. Oh, there's a man open under the basket. That's the second time the Aggies have done that. Nice little play call, high-low screen. That's what I'm saying. Screen away from the ball. Screen away from the ball, and these guys, well, that's one reason. The other reason is because I can't get it. Kennedy off to the races. Gets in the lane, kicks it back. Rink stops, passes it back out. They're almost like double teaming Wyatt. Wyatt open for 3, short. Another rebound by Hampton. Wyatt, smart, didn't take that extra 3. LaMelo Ball would have. Yeah, they killed us with the off-ball screens. They are screening off ball. When A&T sends, it's almost like it's a hedge for what's his name? For Gaines Wyatt. It's almost like a hedge out there for Gaines Wyatt. I was thinking they were double teaming him, but when he looks like he's going to go by a guy, they sort of hedge out there. And then I don't know if, well, they may not be setting a screen away from the ball. As soon as that guy steps a little bit further away from this guy than he should, then his man just runs to the front of the rim, and Wyatt gets him the ball. They've done that twice. Like, dude, don't worry about Wyatt. Don't worry about Wyatt driving by his guy. If he gets to the basket there, it's going to be contested. Like, those layups right there, when they hedge, are leaving the big wide open under the basket. That's the second time they've done that, and it's just an easy layup. Maybe if you make Wyatt go to the basket, you might be able to play a decent amount of defense on him for him to miss it. But they're going to hit that open layup, open pass on the basket and the layup. All right, and that right there, that's just a low screen. Just a big man screen on the box, and they get it down there, and a nice little move, and there's a layup by Kennedy. Screen away, A&T. Screen away a couple of times. Guarantee you Hampton won't be ready for it. You'll get an easy 4 points off of that before they stop it. Screen away. All right. Okay, I did say we were going to see if we can really find some stats here. So let's go to work, Coach. Go to work, buddy. Well, I said I was, but I now remember how long it took to find stats. So we're going to forego that for a minute. A&T able to score. That's Walker, the freshman, keeping A&T hanging around. Will the Aggies be able to at least take the lead and put some pressure on the Pirates? Because right now they're playing fancy free. The jumper is good. Boy, the Aggies get close, and Wyatt and the Patriots. The Wyatt and the open three, splash by A&T. Wyatt and the Pirates are able to find a way. A&T hanging in there though. Long off the glass, still good. Scoring, falling down. Middleton is going to be fouled. $51-57. 51-57. Hey, we've got 5 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock. You guys think they're gonna score? Either team's gonna score 67 points. We're gonna get at least 67. 22 votes, guys. Thank you for voting. Thank you for voting. And another missed free throw by the Aggies. Boo. All-Star games is whack now. I might check in on it just to see how I like the new format. They've been trying new formats. Look, they got the nice little screens, man. A&T's got to stay connected. But that's what A&T should be doing, setting some screens down there. Wyatt is that guy, bro. Yeah, I mean they've been giving continuation in college. Yeah, they're gonna give it to him. Wyatt keeping those Pirates ahead, bro. But he gonna miss the free throw. Miss the free throw, buddy. Nah, I think he made it. Yep. Wyatt extends the lead. Extends the lead to 8. Imagine A&T hitting free throws. Imagine. Middleton, the layup, misses it. Come on, Middleton. Good defense there by the Pirates. This is long. Yeah, that's what it's called, flex. Nearly a steal. Get back, find your man. Wyatt, long 3. Misses, rebound, Walker. He brings it across the timeline himself, slows it down. Doesn't look like he wants to give it up. He pulls up, splash. That freshman is nice. Back to a 6-point lead. The Aggies haven't had the lead since they hit the first 3-pointer. First points of the game. This is Wyatt. They're giving it back to Wyatt. Wyatt going to the basket. It's blocked. That's what I'm talking about right there. Don't help out. What are you going to do, Middleton? Middleton misses another layup. Come on, baby. Left-hand layup on the left side. He's fouled on the play, though. Bro, if A&T can hit some of those baskets that they're fouled on, those layups they're fouled on, they're just that's the same as 3-point play. All right, there's a timeout, but we're not going anywhere. Yeah, a lot of guys been sitting on the bench for a while. What's his name? Umbia for A&T hasn't been out there in a while. The commentator just called both coaches animated. That's a good pen. That's a good pen. All right, 54-60. 54-60. Like I said earlier, A&T has been playing pretty decent basketball. They just have not been able to get over the top. Not just in this game. I'm talking in general this year. They played some decent teams that have been that are at the upper upper part of their conference, but then they lose by a couple of points. They're just not able to get the wins there. They've got the College of Charleston, who is definitely at the top of the conference. I think they've got UNC Wilmington, who is number one in the conference, if I'm not mistaken. Elon is they're probably top five, if I'm not mistaken. Elon is, and then they got William and Mary, who they lost to by one. It will be. I mean, if A&T can make a run there at the end, that would be great just for the program, just for the program. Because I tell you what, if if Walker comes back next year, it'll be a miracle. Yeah, not that he hasn't been treated well, but I just think he's showcasing what he can do here, and I think the market is going to be good for him when the season's over. All right, Milton hits the first free throw. And Milton hits both free throws. Let's go. All right, 56 to 60, back to a 4-point lead. Let's see what kind of offense the Pirates are going to run. They're taking their time. All right, looks like A&T. They're in a zone. Long gets into the paint. It's stripped. Make the right decision. Nothing there. You can slow it down. Oh, nice play. And one. There it is. There is that and one play that A&T needed. I was worried they were going to overdo it. I was worried they had overcooked it right here. Like, it's nothing there. Don't force it. And thank goodness Felton decided, I'm just going to slow down here and not try to dribble the ball as a big man. Puts Walker on the line. And Walker blows the free throw. Yep. And the commentator said that I think that was Danny Green. Free throws, free throws, free throws. Dude, A&T be up by 5 if they hit half of their free throws. All right, this is Williams. Gets it to the corner. This is long. Back to Williams. I'm sure this is Williams and not... okay, that's what's confused me. Williams and Struthers have on the same type of tennis shoes. Wow, Long throws it up and it's fouled. And coach is like, where did the foul come from? Good hands there. Let's see. Are they going to... If they call the foul, it would have to be Middleton from behind. Wow. Coach, if you got a review, don't use it. don't use it, Coach, because I don't think you're gonna get it. Yeah. And that was a bang bang play. Like, it really all he had. I'm not gonna say. Well, he could have tried to throw it off Hampton player's foot or something like that, but he had no idea how many seconds were on the clock. Try to get it to one of his guys. Did A&T use a re? They're gonna call a foul just because who was that? Burton's hand went down. But I think they were gonna try. say that was on full Felton. It's a 2-point game, ladies and gentlemen. Hampton has led 90, I would say 94% of this game. Yeah, Xavier Long, you go to the free throw line, ain't no way he's gonna hit 3 free throws. None of these teams are shooting good at the line. Long is he playing well. And when he's not playing well, then Gaines Watts is playing well. We got 30 people in the chat. Come on, guys. We don't get 15 likes. I got a right to be upset, right? We don't get 15 likes? Come on now. All right, yeah. It's gonna be a foul. Ref, you might as well let that. Coach, you might as well let that go, baby. I could have told you don't use that. If A&T used that right there to look at that, then nah, I could have told you they weren't gonna change that, buddy. I did tell you, Coach. You just didn't listen to me. You didn't listen to me. Long hits the first one. He can't hit all 3. Gotta miss one. Nope, rattles that one in. All right, here's where the pressure builds. Here's where the pressure builds. Can he hit 3 in a row? Tied 2 times. What's going on? Yep, he missed it. All right, 58-62, 2 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock. This is Walker. He doesn't want to give it up. Gives it to the big man. And they call that a block? Oh. Ah. Ooh. I'm upset too, Coach. Let's see. It was a good block. It was a good block. It was a good block. Should have went up, try to dunk that one, big man. That layup ain't gonna be there. Yeah. And it ends up with a free throw at the other end, and Long hits it. Ah, man, A&T had their chance right there. At the right time, too, but you still got 2 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time, but something's got to go their way. Something's got to go their way. Hey, appreciate you, Amanda. Hit that like button. Tied 2 times. They folded again. Oh, a block. Are you going to give us a point? May first one. Your game is behind, my bro. Okay. 64-58. $64. Hey, tied 2 times. You looking at it on ESPN too? All right, 2 free throws by the Aggies. Oh, I'm my bad, guys. Hampton was 64. A&T has 60. Long 3, that could be it. I think that's about it right there. Another 3-point shot, unless A&T can come down and get it right back. Another 3-point shot there by Kennedy. Felton scores again under the basket. Felton's a nice sized kid, bro. close game like this, man, them threes kill you. Them threes kill you. Kennedy been hitting them too, and we haven't been staying connected to him. He's running the baseline. That's all he's doing, baseline. And he hit one from the other side a few minutes ago. Yeah, big time. You lose your guy on the baseline, it's kind of tough to get out there and close out. And y'all, yeah. TJ, Jesse Jackson. All right, so one team did get to 67. Let me see if let's see, coach. I can't start this over again. I'm gonna try it though. All right, here we go. See if I start it over again and see if we can get on time. I doubt it. T Kubler in the house. I'm on Prime Video in Greensboro. I got you. Which is Peacock. Okay. Yeah, I'm watching on Fubo. Not Fubo, Fubo. All right, 23 people in the house, guys. We got a minute and 32 seconds on the clock. Tied 2 times. A little bit ahead of us right here. I'll know whether the game is over because on my app there is a minute and 22 seconds left. That's going to send who to the free throw line? Oh, Wyatt to the free throw line? Wyatt is he's probably their best free throw shooter. But he's bound to miss one too, right? Yep. There it is. The pressure burst pipes, even though he shouldn't be under a whole lot of pressure at all. All right, so we'll go ahead and give him 60. Yeah, 68. All right, you know they're going to go to Walker. Wherever he is. I missed everything. Who shot that? Ume? Is that his shot though? (68-62). Coach immediately pulls him out. A&T now with a full court man, nearly a steal. Milton gets his hand on it. All right, we got a minute and 5 seconds left. Hey, before you guys get out of here, I would like to thank everyone for stopping by. W stream is what they call it. Oh, it's a turnover, no foul. Dunk at the other, semi-dunk at the other end by Ogletree, just getting in there. Full court press by the Aggies. James White loses it. A&T with another chance. Slow down. Walker draws a foul, and this is HBCU basketball, guys. And coach going crazy. He's like, slow down. What are you doing, Wyatt? Like, where are you going? You got the lead, buddy. Slow that down. All right, A&T still with a chance. Danny Green said this game is still not over. And it is not. It never is, guys. 64-68 with 43.6 seconds on the clock. A&T with the quick press full court press, and Hampton looks like they're trying to dribble through it instead of setting everybody up and passing over it. Your app is correct. Appreciate it, sir. Down to the wire. Here we go. Hey, Trade 2 times said they're folding again. Yeah. Aggies been in so many close games in this conference that they're in. I mean, like if you look at the whole thing, you're like, dang, it's just a few points here and a few points there. A&T has a good record in the CAA. And Walker, the freshman, steps up and hits that free throw. Yeah, like I said, I'll be surprised if Walker is here next year. I'll be surprised. I guarantee you he's going searching. But I mean, you can't fault these guys trying to make money. All right, it's a 2-point game. A&T still in the press. Hey, that's going to be 10 seconds. It's going to be 10 seconds. It's a turnover and a foul. And Walker goes to the line again. They didn't even have to touch it. That was going to be 10 seconds anyway. Coach, I know Coach is beside himself. It's 2 of him on the sideline. Yeah, he threw that blindly. All right. We said it earlier. This could come down to free throws. Well, let's see if these Aggies can hit their free throws because they sure hadn't been hitting them. Both teams have missed some free throws. Both teams, if you look at it, A&T could be up. I don't want to say comfortably, but at least by 5 points if they hit half of their free throws. Half of their free throws. All right? And Hampton is up a cool 5 if they hit their free throws. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever get a chance to see it here. Yeah, now, okay, where it is. Well, guys, heck, did Long foul out? Must have. All right, well, guys, as you can see right here on the app, Walker ties it up. Anybody's ball game. It's 1:30 on the East Coast. Do we want to keep watching, or do we want to go ahead and end this one in 35 seconds, or do we want overtime? Nearly a turnover. Strutters. They get it. Hampton gets it over, and a foul's going to be called. Come on, ref. And it's free throws. All right, yeah, he's all over him. He's all over him. Yeah, Middleton's all over Wyatt. I mean, just shoving him out of the way. Shoving him out of the way, and that's gonna be a foul all day, especially the way the refs are calling it. Like, you gotta know what kind of refs you got. These refs are calling everything. You're not gonna be able to grab this guy, throw him out of the way, and try to steal the ball. And Wyatt on the line, and as you can see, he hits both with 25.3 seconds left on the clock. So we're just a little bit behind. I'm trying not to look down and see what's going on. I'm sure some people they're gonna give it away. Now Hampton gets into a full court man-to-man though. Set a screen, somebody. All right, Middleton brings it down. He goes across the timeline with 17 seconds on the clock, and coach calls a timeout. And we're gonna get a good play right here. And I think coach is probably on the sideline asking his assistant coaches, and he's asking his his players. Guys, you want to end this? We're drawing a player for a 3-point play, or we're drawing up for a 2-point play. We're drawing up for a 3-point play, but if there's an easy 2-point play, we're going to take that. That's what we're doing. Here's the play we're going to run. We're going to get it in the Walker's hand, or are we going to use him to decoy? Who else has hit a 3 tonight? Give that to Walker. If Walker can get to the basket, draw a foul, or hit the 2-point shot, that's what we do. If not, I guess Middleton. Morgan, Missouri. Let's go Pirates. D'Angelo. The Aggies do have the ball. The Aggies do have the ball with 17.4 seconds on the clock. Uh-oh. Time 2. Tie 2 time says and 1. Middleton to the basket and 1 with the reverse, and that is why that's why tie 2 time said and 1 with 4.5 seconds on the clock. Can Middleton hit the free throw? Nice step through in the reverse off the glass, and the Aggie sideline goes crazy. So does Middleton, but can he finish? Can he finish? We don't want no overtime right here. But look, it's still 4.5 seconds on the clock, and the Pirates know how to win, so they can end up, all I got to do is score 2. Come on, what are we waiting on? We didn't have a timeout. Let's go. What are we doing? Are we going to a timeout? Or did Hampton call the timeout? Are they reviewing this or what? 4.5 seconds on the clock. Come on, coach. They freezing them, man. Hey, if Hampton called the timeout, that is excellent. That's an excellent timeout. Excellent time to call a timeout to freeze my guy. I'm trying not to look at anything but the television right here. All right, guys, listen, before you leave tonight, we still got 28 people in here. Before we leave tonight, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for hanging out with me. Yeah, hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate you guys watching this NBA HBCU Classic. I couldn't help it. I had to look down there. So Middleton does hit the free throw. And I'm sure that Hampton's going to call a timeout with 4.5 seconds on the clock. He hits it. Aggies finally take the lead. And now they can't call a timeout. They got to go. Pirates, throw it back. Don't foul. Get out of there. The Aggies win. Them Aggies win. 2 times. The Aggies win. Tie 2 times. Aggies win. Amanda, the Aggies win. Hey, I had to put my lucky hat on, guys. The boys came back in the second and won. Let's see. Look, what's his name right there? Middleton. Middleton went from man, I shouldn't have fouled, to big play with the layup and the free throw when the Aggies needed it. And that ball was down and came back out. Yeah, that would have been that again. That would have been Wyatt. He'd have been the player of the game. Instead, Middleton. Middleton. Hey, they need to get the freshman in there too. But Middleton had some big plays there at the end. So, uh, Middleton, Milton ain't been in front of the camera like that. Hey guys, hey look. If the rest of Allstar weekend is like this, it's going to be a great weekend. Even though I'm not going to patronize it like a lot of people, I'm just not. Let's go A&T. Let's go Alma Mater. Let's go guys. Right down the road, we talking about what 22 minutes down the road from A Town. Let's go Trent Milton. Let's go Aggie Dog. Let's go baby. Aggie Pride. Come on, yeah, you guys in the chat. Even if you didn't go to A&T, you know the rest. Aggie Pride. The Eagles is happy for you. Hey, appreciate it, Amanda. Have a good night, man. Every time you go live, I'm rocking out with you. Aggie Pride, appreciate it there 2 times. I mean Ty 2 times. Appreciate it. GD 555. Yes sir. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I gotta put some Aggie Pride in the chat, guys. A little Aggie Pride in the chat. A&T was behind this game basically the entire game. They did lead one time in the first half when they scored the first points. They hit a three. And after the Pirates took the lead back early in the first, they never turned back until right there as Middleton gets to the free throw line after getting to the basket and hits the free throw. Amazing game. Romeo, yep. Romeo. Pinheiro. I think that's how you say that. Pinheiro. Hey, it was a very nice game. Very amazing game. All right, guys. Listen up. Let me check. Yep, they led at the very beginning. All right. Um, let's see. I'm going to let's see if I can get let's see if we can look at some of these stats, guys. See if we can look at some of the stats. What a game, guys. What a game to kick off the NBA weekend. HBCU NBA HBCU Classic. Two teams going at it. Hampton 6-6. 6-6 in the middle of the pack in the CAA. A&T second from the bottom, winning only 2 games in the CAA. End up beating these Pirates, guys. Fair and square. You can't look back and blame this on the refs, the loss on the refs at all. A&T had to fight and scratch and made it hard on himself. Trent Milton had a very great game, especially at the beginning, but you've also got to take your hats off to the freshman Walker. Walker had a very good game offensively because the Aggies couldn't score at the beginning. They could not score. They hit that first 3 and it was just hard for them to get any points. And I think we'll look and see what all the stats are here in a second. TQ, I thought you were gone. TQ was still in the house. Dante Neal will be a freshman next year for the Aggies. Best player in 4A. Oh, he's coming to A&T? He coming, okay, from Reedsville. He's going to be one of the best players next year. Be on the lookout for that name. I got you. I've heard of him down in Reedsville. TQ with a happy Valentine's Day. It was a back-to-back HU turnover. Back-to-back HU turnovers for me. Oh yeah. It was a back-to-back. My bad, guys. I'm getting ready to say Howard again. Hampton turnovers for. Yeah, hey, yeah. It was those turnovers. And you could also say it was the Aggie defense back to back creating those turnovers back to back. Yeah, that's basically what you're saying there, Amanda. Hey, coach called. Coach, I mean, it worked that time. It worked because they got the game was so close that when A&T finally put that pressure on, the trapping pressure on it, it was trapping that ball first. It was the pressure was so great. They were like, okay, we've got to try to beat this. That first defensive possession when the Aggies almost got a 10 second call on Hampton, and they threw it away. Because the first one I think was like a fluke. They didn't expect the pressure to be like that, and then it was I think good hands was a turnover. That second one, they almost got the 10-second call. That was definitely pressure. So hey, good point, Amanda. Good point. All right, let's see if they got any if they got the stats up. One stat we can look at here is the points that were scored and in the different halves. In the first half, A&T scored 26 points, 23 to Hampton's 30. In the second, A&T scored 45 points. 45 points. Did it even seem like that? They were so quiet. 45 points. Hampton scored 40 points. I mean, it was a. I said A&T wasn't a second half team, but they came out and played. They made some kind of adjustments, and one adjustment, not an adjustment, something they continue to do was they continue to take the ball inside and get fouls. The freshmen played. I mean, they really didn't have a guard to play with him, and so they took advantage of that. A&T went to the line, and imagine A&T hitting free throws. I'm gonna say they still shot in the 50s, but let's see if we can find it here. Okay, for A&T, because boy, they just are not gonna show points here. Maybe they'll show it on the other screen, but field goal percentage. A&T ended up the game shooting 44%. From 3-point land, the Aggies ended up shooting 40%. That's not bad. But you're right. They for some reason here they don't show who did what. Free throw percentage. A&T shot 64%. That's like almost 7% less than what they usually do. 64%. They could probably have won this game. I'm not want to say going away, but easier, a lot easier. If they hit their free throws. Now let's see what Hampton did. Hey, it's got to be comparable. I mean, we could probably look up here and sort of guess what kind of points they scored. You know, Wyatt, it was 37% from the floor. But he shot more than Ogundela, who shot 66.7%. But anyway, and Long was 50%. But they shot 46% from the field, which was like almost 3% better than the Aggies. They shot 29% from the 3-point line. That was big time worse than the Aggies, because I think the Aggies ended up shooting 40% from the 3-point line. That helped a lot. Free throws, they shot 65%. Neither one of these teams, bro, like. And listen, here's the bad thing about it. Both of these teams will go back, and in the next game, they'll still be shooting free throws just as bad. And I know it's very hard. It's very hard to. It's kind of hard to improve on your free throw shooting, but I guarantee you that's the last thing anybody works on in practice. You know, like I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of it. Like the last 2 weeks, I think we shot more free throws than anything. But that you gotta find places and times to shoot free throws in your practice. You got to, right? Now in college, I think it's different, because like heck, I'd be like, we're done with practice in college. Everybody go over there and shoot 100. Go shoot 50 free throws. 50. You know, we're gonna shoot some during practice too, but go over there and shoot 50 free throws or something, right? Not only shoot 50 free throws, you got to hit 80% of your 50, 85% of your 50. But in high school and in middle school, when practice is over, you can't say go over there and shoot 50 more free throws. Say, heck, them parents is ready to go. All right. All right, guys, I got to do it. I got to do it. For those who are gone, once again, I told you, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate anybody who subscribed to the channel. I appreciate everybody who hit the like button. And join us again, guys. I would say we're going to stream tomorrow, the Carolina game, but I'll be out of town, so I don't think that's going to happen. It could be a possibility that I might come on and do a quick play-by-play of the highlights. But let's go and see if I can. I'm gonna go to the ESPN app. Yeah, we're gonna go to the ESPN app. I don't know why that's not one of the games that's. Oh, okay. Let's see. Maybe if I go to the 14th. Nope. That's today. This game ended up going into today, so maybe it's on here. Nope. All right, let's find it. Okay. Men's basketball. Nope. North Carolina's got Pitt tomorrow, so it's still a chance that they could win that game. All right, guys. Anybody that's still hanging out with me? I can't really see right now, but anybody still hanging out with me? Hang on for a second. We'll have the box scores up here in a sec. Where we at? Here we go. CAA. Let's go to. We're gonna go to schedule. I don't know if it's gonna let me see it, but we're gonna try it anyway. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, we're gonna look at the box scores. All right, here we go. So, for the Pirates, Xavier Long scored 17 points. He had 6 rebounds. Ogadelo scored 7 points. It seems like he was going to end up scoring more. Big number 23 had 6 rebounds. Daniel Johnson had 5 points and 6 rebounds. He had no assists. Xavier Long was the guy with the assist. Gaines Wyatt, 17 points. 17 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Struther scored 4 points, and his stat line is full. 2 rebounds, 2 assists. He had 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block. He ended up with 4 personal fouls. So Xavier Long did foul out of the game. That was the big. Hey, they probably would have went to Long. So he did foul out of the game. All right, Haskins off the bench didn't score. Rink had 4 points. Cody Williams had 3 points. Elijah Kennedy was the guy shooting those 3-point baskets. He had 13 points. He was 50% from the free throw from the 3-point line. Free throws. You know, we'll look at that when we look at the team. It's going to be interesting. For North Carolina A&T, Diombia didn't score any points. He's number 14. Got in early foul trouble. Ended up with 4 fouls. He did get 2 rebounds. Lewis Walker, the freshman, had 18 points to lead the Aggies. In fact, he led everyone. 18 points. He had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals. Weluchi Ime had 7 points, 3 rebounds. Pierce had 6 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Middleton, 15 points. Middleton played a heck of a game. 15 points, he had 4 rebounds, 3 assists. All right, the bench, the Brick got in foul trouble. He had 4 fouls, but 5 points. The big guy also had 5 rebounds. He led the Aggies with 5 rebounds. If he could have stayed out of foul trouble, he could have continued to help us. Felton, the big guy off the bench, with 12 points. He had 1 rebound and 1 assist. A nice one to Walker for the lay-in the second half. Burton off the bench with 6. Ogletree had 2 points there. One that nearly that dunk off the steal. One of those turnovers off the full court press. Came in late in the game. All right, so this is what we were talking about. Hang on, guys. My bad if we're not. Okay, we are. We're looking at the right screen. All right. See, the Aggies are way down at the bottom. They're really behind me, and you can't see. So I'm gonna disappear here for a second. So this is where the Aggies are in the CAA. The Aggies are at the bottom. They have now won 3 games. So this hasn't updated yet, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want to hit full standings because I don't know what it will do. So I'm gonna leave it right here. But I think this is the full standings in the CAA. A&T now has won 3, but they're going to stay right where they are, 3-10. But as you can see, Hampton was still near. I would say they're in the bottom half. All right, but still they're 500 with 6-6. Okay, so now they're going to be 6-7, which is going to put them down with Townsend. Elon actually is right. It's just 1 spot out of 2 spots out of the bottom. So A&T's got to play them. Like I said, A&T has been playing well. They just haven't been able to get over that hump. So they could end up beating Elon. They went the distance with William and Mary. William and Mary is 6-7. But then they're going to have to end. They're also going to have to play these two top teams again. All right, Wilmington has only lost 2. They're 10-2. A&T's got to play them. They also have to play Charleston, who's 9-4. But you know, we're not expecting A&T to win the conference. But like, if they could get some, if they can get you know, if they get 2 more wins, hey, they'll be feeling good about themselves, right? Because that'll be 5 and whatever, 5-12. But that's, you know, that's the improvement. That tells you that A&T can play in this conference, and maybe with some of the recruits they get, who knows? And if they can get some loyalty out of some of these guys to stay. But hey, I understand it's gonna be kind of tough to stay if people are saying, hey, we're gonna get you this money, you know. And these guys are looking for it. You remember some of the guys at A&T got in trouble last year. What were they betting on? Shaving points, I think it was. Right? That's all I can say about that. But yeah, they were shaving points. So you know, you're not making no money at A&T. You know what I'm saying? You're not making no money at A&T, because if you're making money, then why are you even taking a chance to make money by shaving points, right? I don't know. But anyway, all right, here's the team stats. This is really what I want to look at before we get out of here. Field goal percentage 46-45, Hampton. 3-point shooting 29-44, A&T. Hampton shot 17 threes, they only hit 5. A&T shot 9 threes and hit 4 of them. Hampton was playing great defense. They ran A&T off the 3-point line. Only a few times did A&T have open threes, and they hit 4 out of 9. Free throws. Here we go, guys. Free throw shooting. Hampton 19 of 28. 19 of 28. All right, they left 9 points out there. Right? Am I right? They left 9 points out there. A&T 21 of 30. They left 9 points out there. But like I said, if either one of these teams hit half of their free throws, no, half of the ones they miss. If they hit half of the ones they miss, they win the game. They win the game. All right. A&T ended up shooting 70%, which they shoot 71%. So, Hampton shot 68, and they usually shoot like right around 71. So, dude, work on your free throws, guys. 32-28 rebounds, Hampton. Assists 17-13, Hampton. Steals 4-11, 11. A&T had 11 steals. 5 blocks to Hampton's 3. Hampton turned the ball over 14 times. That and the free throws did them in. Hampton, it did them in. Yeah, A&T did a very good job not turning the ball over. Fast break points. A&T had 7. Howard. I keep wanting to say Howard. Hampton had 6. Points in the paint went to Howard 32-28. But A&T didn't do bad in the paint either. All right. And the largest lead was 9. Largest lead was 9 by Hampton. Boy, what a game, guys. What a game. What a game. All right, guys. Hey, I appreciate you guys watching it with me, or joining in on this watch party is what they call them. I appreciate you guys for hitting the like button. You know, if I had my my special effects, I would click that, guys. But I thank you, because what this does, what you guys do is help me to improve my channel. I think what I'm going to do is wait until next. Well, you know, just understand, you being here, hitting the like button, and some of you subscribing to the channel, it helps. All right, it helps. You could also be you could also be one of the people who get in the super chats. Super chat's not too late. All right, it's not too late to be in the super chat. Not too late to send the super chat. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you hanging out with me. But we are going to get ready to get out of here. We're going to leave these stats up a little bit longer for those people who like to look at stats. But yeah, guys, hey, I appreciate it. Let's look at the latest chats or comments, and then we'll get out of here. Have a good night, Eagles. Happy for you. Amazing game. T. Kubler, Amanda. They led at the very beginning and led at the very end. Yep. T. Kubler, night. See you later, T. Kubler. Romy, rim out shot was insane. It definitely was. I just knew that was going down. I knew that was going down, and A&T was going to lose by 1, but it came on out of there. Wasn't to be. I got you, Ty 2 times, Deontay Neal. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, T. Kubler. It was it was a back-to-back Hampton turnovers for me, Amanda. I got you. I'm not even going to attempt to say it now. In Jennison, 81-23 literally just stumbled upon this game right now and threw 5 on Aggie. Threw 5 on Aggies and won. Oh boy. Amanda, and they made all of the last. Yeah, they made the free throws when they needed them. Like, imagine hitting your free throws during the game, and I guess with a coaching with a coaching mind and me me seeing it so many times, how free throws can just help or hurt you. I'm wondering why more people in the stands don't get upset when their teams miss free throws. You know, they'll miss a free throw and everybody's like, but it's no, like, you don't hear nobody getting mad. You don't hear nobody booing because somebody missed free throws. But those are points, like free points. Like, you're just standing there in front of a rim, just you and supposedly you've done this like all your life. Unless you're one of those anomalies who just started playing in as a senior in high school. But most people have been in strenuous situations, and then these guys are at the beginning of the game missing free throws. But to me, it's just wild that you can sit there and just miss points. Free throws. I mean, you gotta listen. If you can hit a layup. I think hitting layups and hitting free throws should be some of the basic stuff in basketball. Like, you got to be able to hit that free throw. It's just the same movement over and over again. You should be hitting more free throws than you miss. And it should be at a point, even if you miss one, like, okay, I've done this before. Let me get back right on track, right? And you should be able to go to the free throw line 4 times and at least run those 8 points off, and then maybe miss 1, and then get back on rhythm. That's what I'm thinking. Like, but if you're going to the free throw line and you're missing every other one, nah. We got to get this generation back shooting free throws, man. Adam Smith, I need an A&T ML for the last leg of my 7 leg. I thought that dude on Hampton hit the buzzer beater. Didn't rimmed out. Yep. John Root, dude, how did I lose my money on this garbage game? I was 99% I closed my account, opened it up, 29 seconds left. I open it up, I'm at 0. Dang, bro. I hate it for you. I don't bet at all. But like I said at the beginning of the game, if you look at the numbers, Hampton wins this one easily. A&T 2-10, Hampton 6-6. At 500, getting ready to go over 500. Hampton wins this, no problem. They beat A&T the last game easily. I know it was double figures. Like 60 something to 80, 61 to 80 something. They beat them with no problem, and that's what I said. Even in my description, Hampton probably has a better chance to win this game, but if they don't dot their I's and cross their T's, A&T is 100% or more than capable of winning this game. And Hampton let it get away. They let it get away at the end. I don't know if they got lackadaisical on that trap. I mean, the game should have been over after that 3-point shot by, what's the name, Cooper? No, Kennedy. After A&T went down and scored, and A&T immediately got in the press, and I don't know if they got lackadaisical and just like, oh, we're going to beat this press because we beat it earlier, I think. And maybe it was a different type of press. Maybe it was a trapping press. They were trapping the ball as soon as they got in. And they got a little bit loose. With it. Like Amanda said, back-to-back turnovers. And A&T and A&T scored on both of them. That was the key right there. They scored on both of them. Yeah, great game. Terrence Wise, 6S 4D. Man, let me be real. This was all about gambling. This was all about gambling. Yeah. Well, hey, coach don't gamble. So, all right, good start off for the NBA weekend there for the that's the NBA's kneel to hat off to Black History Month. The HBCU Classic. I think they've been doing it though for a few years, but all right, guys, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Appreciate it. It is 2:00. I got to get up and go somewhere tomorrow. But once again, I do appreciate everyone. If you hadn't hit that like button, go ahead and hit the like button. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, is absolutely free. It's free. All right, subscribe to the channel. Help us get to 3,500 before or during March Madness. Thank you for the 62 votes for the poll question. You know, heck, let's see exactly who won that. Who had what team got the most votes? What team got the most votes on the poll question, Coach? North Carolina A&T Aggies. Wow, really? No, I think people voted late. Anyway, 63% were for the Aggies. Get out of here. Ain't no way. All right, Amanda. You be good. %37% for the Pirates. You're not gonna tell me that it was like that the whole game. No way. All right, guys. But anyway, I appreciate it, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Be seeing you next. What am I doing? What's going on? Oh, okay. What's going on? Yeah. All right, guys. See you.